Hey guys, it's Mike. I'm out on my walk, May 11th, 2016. Beautiful spring day here in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. Prancing around in shorts and a t-shirt. One of the first days we've been able to do that. The weather's been crazy. We've seen everything from snow flurries to 65 degrees in the last few days. But better days are ahead. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. As you know, I'm big on spirituality and personal growth and all that stuff, and I like to think about it and read about it and watch videos and listen to recordings, and just always looking for input and things to think about. Always looking for that aha moment that takes it to the next level, because spiritual growth is one of those things that's never finished. I've come an awful long way, and I've got an awful long way to go. It's never finished. And I hope I'm not getting too much wind across this microphone. I'm going to continue anyway. But the reason for doing this video is I was watching actually I was listening to a recording this morning. I can't think of the woman's name who was doing it, but I'll put a link to it in the description of this video so you can watch it if you're so inclined. Talking about a lot of things about manifesting things in your life and prosperity and personal growth, and kind of talking about a whole bunch of different things, and she made a lot of good points that really resonated. But one of the ones that just makes my socks roll up and down, and kind of an aha moment this morning, is she was talking about we have relationships with people, of course, and those can be very rewarding, and they can also be very frustrating and everything in between. And that's all well and good. It's important to try to work on those and make those relationships the best they can be. But then she started talking about we also have relationships, not with material things. I don't remember how she said it, but she said we have relationships with things in our life, and I'll give you some examples. With money, with personal growth, with our job, with our work, with our health, with ourself, with the world, with politics, pretty much everything out there. And that really set my wheels going, because that opens up the whole thing of, well, let's just pick one. And you know, the money, for instance, prosperity. What would we all have a relationship with that? We all need that to get by, especially in this age and this society, the way it's set up. Can't get by without money, and it can be a struggle. So we can talk to that relationship. It is a relationship. That's what you do in relationships. We can ask for help. We can have a dialogue just like it was a person. You know, how can we be doing better in this area? Well, you know, what would you like to say if you could say something to the relationships you have in your life, to money, to your work, to your health? What kind of things would you like to say? What kind of things would you ask? What kind of help would you ask for? What kind of thanks would you give for the successes that have happened in those areas and those relationships? Because not all those relationships are negative. Some of those are incredible. You know, I've got relationships with things in my life that have been incredibly prosperous and fruitful, and I can't begin to express how thankful I am. And then there are relationships that are kind of a perpetual struggle. And I like the idea that I can kind of talk to those relationships like they're an entity, and they kind of are in a way. If you believe it, it's so. You can talk to them about how you feel and ask for help and ask questions and say what's on your mind, and just to try to get yourself better aligned with it. That's quite an aha moment, and I'm just starting to think about that and where I can take that, and kind of making an inventory of the different relationships that I have, both negative and positive, and what would I want to say, what would I want to ask. It's kind of get my head swimming. It's pretty incredible, and I'm sure only good things will come of it. Pretty darn excited about it, which is why I wanted to share it with my friends and people I care about, in case they want to consider that and work on that themselves. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's cool, no problem. It's not for everybody, but if it does, I wish you the best with it, and anything else you're thinking about, working on, and are involved with in your life. And I guess that's it. Have yourself a great day.